A lot of articles over the weekend on the death of George Harrison.
And his final day.
And his final days. Didn't sound like a real happy couple of final days. You know, I was thinking about him. I had forgotten that before George Harrison died of cancer, about 2 or 3 years earlier, he had been attacked in his own home and stabbed almost to death, which would have been a much cooler way to go out, I guess, than the horrible cancer that he died from.
Yeah, just sort of hanging around and being sick and shriveling up.
Yeah.
Especially for a rock star.
I know. But thank God he didn't die from that, because then it would have been like every Beatle would have been shaking in his pants. It was like, well, what is this, becoming an epidemic?
All Beatles will be taken out early?
Yeah. Poor friggin' Beatles. That's more than Ringo bargained for.
I think Ringo would have kept touring anyway.
Yeah. He would have just been doing Obla Di Obla Da for the rest of his life.
With his all-stars.
Hey, what happened with I watched you on Conan, Artie, and what happened? I gave you the film clip to use, the videotape clip of the show.
I know, they didn't use it. They don't want to use it.
Who said that?
I guess they were making some excuse like it was there late and stuff. And
so what?
I don't know. It was one of those times where I felt like I wish I was more famous, so I could have said, "No, come on, you gotta use it," because everybody else who goes on there, like if David Schwimmer went on with some clip from a TV movie, they would have showed it.
Yeah, but your clip was a girl with cream cheese on her ass and us throwing bagels at it.
Right? Well, why not show that?
Well, I
Sounds like right up Conan's alley.
Yeah, I think it was too racy for him.
Well, they didn't give me an exact reason why. I got there.
Maybe it's demeaning to women. You ever think of that?
Maybe.
You know what? You got to take these clips and not let them see them beforehand.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to encode them.
I got to sneak them on.
Yeah.
No, when I got there, the guy goes to me, "Hey, man, I saw the bagel clip, and it's hilarious." That's the first thing he said to me. Right. I go, "All right, you going to use it?" He goes, "Nah."
Nah. And what was the reason why?
And I said, "Why?" He goes, "Oh, we got so much other funny stuff." Because when I do those pre-interviews, when you're not really famous, they make you give them like 10 stories.
I know.
So they could pick from a bunch of them, you know.
Right.
And and this guy Dan Ferguson, who usually pre-interviews me, he's a real good guy, and it always goes well. So I had to trust him. He just said, "Oh, we got so much funny stuff. I don't think we need to use that."
See, I'm lucky. I'm famous enough where I tell guys like Dan Ferguson, I'm not talking to you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was more famous, I could have went, "No, man, you're using the clip or I'm leaving." If I said that...
Yeah, well, I think that clip was a little too much for them. I was trying to tell you that, yeah.
But that's the one he requested. Artie.
Yeah, I thought it would be funny because
of course.
Your average clip is just some boring clip. It's like from a boring sitcom or something. It would have been cool to go, "Hey, man, I got a clip of the new show I'm on," which is hilarious. I mean, the place would have went, I said to him, I know. The place would have went crazy.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Yeah. Jeff, you're on the air.
Yo, Artie, how much coke did you do before you went on Conan, bro?
None.
All right, good for you.
Oh, you think he needs coke for Conan?
Steve, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I want to ask Artie how I felt the bomb on national TV on Conan.
What are you talking about, man?
You sucked. Bring back Jackie. Your last stories, you were waiting for the crowd. You had to goad them into clapping for you. You suck.
Oh.
Even Craig Gass is funnier than you, and he really sucked.
I don't think you did a bad job.
No, it went well, actually.
Oh, come on, Howard. Quit kissing Artie's ass.
I'm not kissing Artie's ass. I didn't think it was a horrible appearance. I didn't think it was his best.
Howard, you're a genius. What do you got this bum on the show for?
So you can notice his talent, maybe. I don't know.
Makes me look good.
Exactly.
Hey, Artie, can I get an Xbox?
Sure, he's going to give you an Xbox.
Yeah, I'll give you one of mine. I got one.
Although Artie does laugh at his own. He does the Jackie thing where he laughs at his own stories.
Yeah.
That's your signature, I guess.
Well, Jackie started that.
Jackie started
Everybody's
that.
stealing Jackie's ass.
Yeah. Artie, you do. After you tell a story, you go...
Right.
That's hard to get rid of. Right? That's a habit you're in.
Yeah, I think ever since, even before show business, I used to do that.
Right, see, I have the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, John, what is it? Nice pants, by the way. Go ahead.
No, I can do my Artie impression. If
Go ahead.
Hey, Ron Jeremy's the new Marlon Brando.
By the way, I thought that was a funny bit.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey, I love doing this. I'm like a hero to the strippers now.
You get some of the jokes wrong.
No, Howard's cool though.
You don't even have to say anything.
You know what, Norm?
Oh.
I used to hang out with Norm McDonald. But Conan, Conan never asked anything good though.
Yeah, John was blaming Conan for some of the duller moments because Conan just kind of lets you out there and waits for you to say something funny. He doesn't really join in on the conversation all that much.
No, I find when I do it that he does help out a lot. I mean, way more than, like, I did Greg Kilborn once, and that was bad.
Yeah, but, I mean, Dave Chappelle's there. Dave Chappelle had tried out for the Jackie seat, right? It's almost like
that's the other weird thing that's going on now.
Said, like, hey,
I don't think he tried out.
Nobody tried.
Nobody tried out. That's the other weird thing that's going on. Like, Conan introduced you as the guy who replaced Jackie and this.
I don't think he said Jackie's name.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure because now they're calling you the permanent guy.
I don't think he said Jackie's name in it.
No, he didn't say Jackie's name, but he's like, now you're, on the Howard Stern show every day. And it's like, I don't know. Just say, shut up, Conan. What do you know?
Just interview Artie.
Just interview Artie. Don't define who he is. I didn't like it. I mean, I liked you on it. I didn't like
that.
Here, wait, I'll play some of Artie and Conan.
You got some?
I got some. I got the appearance. I thought it was funny, the Marlon Brando stuff particularly. Radio.
Oh, is that what that is?
Because the band leader always has to have some sort of witty song.
Right. It's got to mean something as the guest walks out.
Radio. Because Artie's on the radio.
Yes.
See?
There's no Norm song.
How have you been? I just snuck into Dave's dressing room and had some of that grape drink. It's way better than the juice, man.
Oh, yeah.
We've been missing out.
Yeah.
It's sweeter. It is. It's nice.
Grape beer.
Us white boys been missing out on the grape drink.
Not me, my friend.
Hey, I saw last night you had Ron Jeremy on.
We did a bit with Ron Jeremy.
Oh, you did Ron Jeremy?
Yeah.
I saw that last night. He's become like the Marlon Brando of porn now. Have you noticed that? Because on Thanksgiving Day, I was watching all his porn.
Mm-hmm. I always like.
This is Artie.
That is.
That was him laughing.
No, you get your.
On Thanksgiving, he was watching porn. That's his tradition.
It was funny. It was a funny bit.
Great.
Artie was funny.
Beginnings of your stories.
All right.
They draw in the whole family.
Well, why should Thanksgiving be different than Easter? So I'm watching all this porn on Thanksgiving, and there's a porn comes up with Ron Jeremy, and he just makes cameos now. He doesn't even bang chicks.
I mean, he just comes in. He doesn't actually do anything.
He's this big, fat, disgusting slob, and he comes out in, like, a running suit. And there's just, like, and he does, like, there's four chicks around. He never has sex with them. He just does a cameo and says goodbye. And you're waiting. And, my family's having Thanksgiving dinner outside. I got my pants at my ankles. I'm ready to get going here.
So there it is. Hey, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. There was a videotape presentation to Scott, which was compilation of this show every time Scott's been on.
Oh, I see.
Which was disturbing to watch because after I ate dinner, I went back to Scott's apartment with John and and Scott and all the women, and we watched Scott's videotape, which is a 15-minute videotape of Scott being on the show. But what was even more disturbing is seeing a thin, stuttering John who looked good at one point.
Fatter and fatter.
And as John was sitting there working on his 20th beer, he goes, I got to lose weight.
Right. Yeah, how's he going to do that?
Yeah. He goes, I used to look good. It was funny. And then, I don't know. Then we watched this videotape, and it was, it was kind of sad to see Scott go, but I went, man, when is this going to end?
Yeah. Where's the final goodbye?
I was like, when is he leaving already? Go work on Amazing Race.
So now he's gone.
Yeah, now he's officially gone. His girlfriend is still here, though.
Well, when's she going?
3 weeks from now. She has to wrap up business.
Oh.
Her jewelry business.
Okay. That can't be done anywhere?
No.
It's got to be wrapped up?
Right here.
Okay.
She can't be interrupted. George
Harrison. It's a big season, I'm sure.
George Harrison had less of a goodbye than Scott DePace.
True.
Really?
I mean, not Scott DePace, whatever. Einziger.
Scott Einziger.
Scott Einziger. Got 20 Scotts working on this show.
I know, and everybody's confused as to who you're talking about.
I know. I'm sure nobody even knows who I'm talking about. Nobody cares. But there he goes. So we said farewell. I felt sad because Scott's my personal friend, too, but I have a weird personality. When somebody says they're leaving, I don't feel sad. I just say, okay, you're gone. And I erase them from my mind.
Right.
Like they never existed on the planet. So I have to fake all of this sadness. I'm like, oh, buddy, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to see you, this and that. You don't want to act callous, but I have a very odd personality. I'm sure it's a defense mechanism from wanting to meet anyone.
You don't really attach to people.
No, I don't. I don't. I don't get attached to any one person, which is a goal of therapy, to feel more attached.
It's not a matter of a goal. It would be nice to actually make a human connection.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love to feel something for, let's say...
It might be nice for you.
I'd like to feel something for, let's say, Fred.
Now, you would miss Fred, wouldn't you?
Oh, of course.
Just people you're not related to.
Get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
Well, it would be nice to feel something for somebody.
But people you're related to, some relatives you feel stuff for, though, right?
Sure.
He's not really sure.
Yeah, my relatives.
They won't leave so he can find out.
Oh, I'm really attached to them.
Yeah.
They've never tested the thing.
It's a weird personality that I have. But, yeah, it would be nice to feel... It would be nice to feel a human connection.
It's good, though, because then you never get depressed about someone leaving.
See, that's what I thought, but then my life is also very shallow and...
It's empty.
Empty.
Meaningless.
Yeah, but I don't know, as long as you're happy.
Well, that's the other thing. I'm not.
How could you be happy that way?
Right. Evidently, people do make connections. I've been unable to.
Oh.
No, so,
very special, Howard Stern.
So, I don't know. Einzinger's saying goodbye. And,
did you hug?
Yeah, we hugged.
Was there any tears at all?
No. I'm like, okay, bro.
Oh, boy.
Bro, the bro hug.
The bro hug.
Yeah.
With the arms between?
Yeah. All right, bro.
Peace out.
I say if you're leaving, you're not helping me, so. Robin Rosinski now, she's the executive producer.
You're in love with her now.
I'm in love with her.
She's your personal friend.
Anything I felt for Scott, I feel for Robin now.
Just transferred it.
Yeah, very easily. Robin's my bro.
Oh, dear.
Love that girl. Robin Radzinski.
You want to have a moment of silence for Scott?
Yeah, no. I can't take one more tribute to Scott Einziger. But he's a good guy, though. He is a friend, and I will miss him.
How long was he here for?
Long time. Ever since the E! Show started.
Yeah, that's like 50 years. How many years have we been having the E! television show?
I can't even remember.
I bet it's like, I think it's 93 or something you started, right? 93 or 94?
Something like that.
It's one of the longest-running TV shows on the air right now, but, of course, no one will ever say that in the newspaper.
7.5 years.
7.5. 7.5.
7.5.
Why, that's longer than Fred.
Longer than Dawson's Creek.
What happens to you now that Einziger leaves? Do you get a promotion of some kind?
Anything happens
Nothing.
to me.
I even said, make sure nothing happens for that fat Ganji.
Why would you say something like that?
Because
Why would you be vindictive like that?
Because it's time for you to leave so I can hire somebody who's into it.
Wasn't Scott one of his champions?
Yeah.
Oh, he just lost somebody really important to him.
Ganji's going down the ladder. Because Radzinski hates you.
Ganji's not being honest, though, because I asked him, what this means, and he says only 2 people have to go, and then he's the executive producer.
Yeah, but nothing's going to happen.
Let me make a vow to you. You will never be the executive producer. Trust me.
You're a hateful man.
If you're 60 years old, I'll never make you the executive producer.
Hold on a second.
One day.
If Robin should leave.
Go ahead. Who's the next person?
And then Doug Goodstein would be the next guy up. So then if he should leave, then it's Ganji. Would you let him produce the show?
No.
Oh, that's going to
No. No, I won't.
All right. Well, you know what? All right.
Nothing's happening, Robin Rodzinski.
Yeah, but
You got to keep her healthy.
I keep her like the president. She gets Secret Service around her now.
Yeah, but she's jumping out of planes and stuff. I mean, she does.
Not anymore, she's not.
It's in a
Not
contract.
Not if Ganji's in line to take over. You can be sure there's no more jumping out of planes for her.
If she jumps out of a plane, Ganji has to be beneath her.
Yeah, he has to be strapped to her. No,
She lands on something soft.
I will cancel the E! show before Ganji takes over.
Would you let Doug Goodstein take the job if Robin wanted to leave?
I would have to speak with him. I don't know. I don't know that he's up to it either. He's kind of cuckoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He disappears for days on end.
Does he?
Yeah. Not from work. From his wife.
No. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, he's always doing like these, fishing trips away from his wife.
He just got married.
Oh, please.
Card games.
Card games. He stayed down at the World Trade Center disaster.
Well, yeah,
for a week.
He left here as soon as he heard about it.
Yeah.
Stayed there for a week.
Go stay down there for a week.
And he had time to do all those tributes to Hank, right? Wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was more married to Hank.
Oh, he used to go on appearances with Hank.
He drove the whack pack to Hank's funeral.
Wow.
It was fun Saturday night, right?
I had a great time.
What was that beer Einziger gave you to drink at his house?
A Sapporo. He only had
Japanese.
Yeah, he only had Japanese in like these 4.5-ounce cans.
Oh, John looked like he was miserable.
Yeah, because he'd have to keep going back for her.
I drank like 6 of them. It was like one beer.
Yeah. 4.5 ounces. That's nothing to John.
You didn't drink a lot. You only had 2 beers.
Yeah, weren't you shocked?
Yeah, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You just said he had 20. Make up your mind.
No, he had like 20 of those little cans.
Those little cans.
Yeah. Maybe you should stick to the little cans.
Yeah, slow
But,
it down.
I didn't want to... Well, I can tell you this now. I mean, on the bill it said 2 beers, but they gave me a few, I think.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and you also didn't... I also had a martini.
I picked up the tab for dinner,
Yeah.
because after all, it's Scott Einziger's farewell.
Well, it was your opportunity to say goodbye.
And then John offered to pay, and I went, how can you make John pay for anything? He has no money.
Because then he'll borrow the money from you.
Right. So.
It was fun, though.
Yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
And watching the tape of Scott, that was fun.
Yeah, and then we just hung out and talked for like an hour.
Me and my girlfriend left to torture John when we get to the restaurant.
Oh, yeah, I know. His girlfriend comes up and she goes, I had a dream about you last night, John.
Oh, no. And she's lying.
No, she's saying how...
No, she was telling the truth.
Oh, she did have a dream about him?
Yeah, she was telling me how I had a sexy haircut, and she was telling me that throughout the whole dream how sexy my haircut was, and Howard was not in the dream.
Yep. No. See, again, this is what guys do. They try to hear something in a dream.
Right.
She said to him, first of all, there were about 5 people in the dream, not just John.
Not just John.
Right. John didn't hear that part of it.
He only heard himself. It was her and him.
And he had like one of these weird Beatle haircuts with a thing. She never said it was sexy. She said it looked good on him. And that was it. But in John's mind, it's like, oh, my God. She had a dream about me and a sexy haircut, and I look sexy.
She likes my look.
It's amazing how you interpreted that conversation.
I thought she said sex.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
He was a little tanked.
I guess
Can I talk about your trip to the...
Yeah, I don't care.
His trip to the what?
To the restaurant.
Oh.
What?
Can I talk about it?
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
So Howard comes, to the restaurant a little sweaty.
No, I didn't.
Well, No.
What is he talking about?
We had sex on the way over to the restaurant.
In the car?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And what did your girlfriend have in her pocketbook?
A rubber.
A used rubber.
Well, what was I going to do with it?
Ick.
Wow.
For dinner? Did you go take a shower?
No.
Now, who's driving this car? You put up that little divider?
Yes, put up the divider. Why not? What's wrong with that?
Oh, that's sick.
She looked good.
That is so
She put up,
sick.
I said to her, buy an outfit for dinner tonight, and she bought this little mini skirt with those big F-me shoes and like a little belly shirt, and I was like turned on, and I went, I don't want to be going into the restaurant with an erection because people will see it. I was turned on, and I said...
And you had full sex.
I said, baby, you look really good.
Yeah, because I said something smelled when they walk in.
No, you didn't. You know we didn't smell.
No, you didn't smell.
Come on. Don't
But
make
wait a
up
minute.
stuff.
How did you see the used rubber?
No, here's what happened. We walk in, my girlfriend says, gee, I'm so disheveled.
Yeah.
She loves torturing John. She goes, oh, I'm so disheveled from the trip over here. Nobody says anything. So she goes again, we are so disheveled.
What is wrong with you two? You got to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He thought it was funny.
It is funny.
It was funny.
I think the funniest part is that she has a pocketbook there, and I know that some little hours are in there.
Did you... Wait a minute. So then she has to show the...
Here's what happened. So we were sitting there, and I was talking about, I was just turned on, and when I realized when I was in the car, I was aroused the entire car ride, and I said, if we go into the restaurant, I'm going to be aroused the entire time. Because
we got that part.
So I said, let's do something here in the car. She was like, no, come on.
Now, at any time, is that little divider down while you're having this discussion?
No.
Oh, you put the divider.
I put it right up.
Right up.
So as soon as you get in a limo, you just put it up.
I put it right up because I knew I needed something.
And the driver doesn't...
No.
He doesn't think, I guess they're having sex back there.
I don't know. He might have heard it.
Oh.
I said, do you think he knows we're having sex?
Oh, my goodness.
And I don't think he did. We were very quiet.
How long did it go on for?
What?
How long
is this ride?
It was
Where was this restaurant?
All the way downtown.
It doesn't take that long to get there.
It did. It was a lot of traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was it different, positions and everything?
Yeah,
two.
Positions.
Two different ones.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to go into that. But I'm just telling you that it was exciting. It was great.
Sure, it's exciting. That's the first time you had it in a car?
No, I've done it before. Yeah.
But not since you didn't do it as a teenager. These are adult car years.
No, I've had sex in my limo before.
The driver.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody else did it when they were kids.
Yeah.
You're now having sex in cars.
Yeah, well, who was going to do it with me when I was a kid? There was no one available.
Oh, dear.
Especially a limo. That's not...
Yeah, exactly. You got a limo. What did you bang? You ever bang in a limo?
Let me think. I don't think so.
I hired a limo? I mean, come on,
but here's the thing, though. He shows up to dinner, he just goes, I'm sorry we're late. We were stuck in a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So
traffic sucks. Meanwhile,
no, we really were.
How did he know he was stuck in traffic?
We were. We left at 7 o'clock. We didn't get down there till 7:46.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, so that's 46 minutes of sex?
Yeah. No, it was
when
quick.
Did you start?
It was so exciting. It was quick. It wasn't a long session.
But anyway, so go on. How does he find out there's a rubber in her purse?
Because then she goes, I was checking my feet for because we can't find the wrapper to the rubber.
Huh?
Beth was saying that. She said, "What if the rubber was? Wouldn't it be funny if the rubber was on stuck to the bottom of my shoe? The wrapper was stuck to the bottom of my shoe." So then he goes, "Well, where's the rubber?" She goes, "Well, I have to go to the bathroom to throw it out because we had we had it wrapped up."
And she put it in the pocketbook.
Yeah, I wasn't going to leave it with the driver.
Yeah, could you handle that for me?
But see, I would have flushed it down the toilet. She just threw it in the garbage bin.
You know what? Somebody could come along and have your baby.
Yes.
There you go. Let them have it. If they want it, they can have it.
No, they can prove the DNA. You got to support it.
Yeah. Can I ask the question just to see how happy you are? Did you, after the dinner, go back and have sex again?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't. But we had done it already in the morning. And we tell John every time.
That's why you can hang out and have watch Scott's video.
That's why we tell. Yeah. Oh, I was relaxed. Thank God, because that would have been a mess. So, yeah, that's, we like telling John, because it bugs him. Because then he gets into a discussion about how he never has sex with his wife.
No, I gave it to her twice over the weekend.
Yeah, but how many times, seriously now, answer honestly, how many times a week do you have sex with your wife?
Honestly?
Yeah. Once?
I guess the average would be maybe once a month, maybe.
Once a month.
Once every 3 weeks.
All right, that's an honest answer.
Yeah, well, you want me to answer honestly?
Yeah. And then I was talking about, it was very upsetting me when my marriage went bad. I was talking a little bit about my marriage going bad, and I said, toward the end we had separate bedrooms, when we were really going through our separation. Right. And then John goes, oh, we have separate bedrooms.
He's already said he's the next one.
Yeah.
I slept with my kid last night.
But then he's talking about, and then he's talking about having another kid.
Yeah, because he wants to reproduce. He just doesn't want to have sex.
I'm enjoying my wife. I have a great time. No, but I snore. So
dude, once every 3 weeks, and you're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, because, I have the kids. You put them to bed. I put the older one to bed. So.
Do you masturbate?
Not that often anymore.
No? Wow.
He's on those drugs.
Yeah, the drugs are killing. I might have to go off them.
You have a low sex drive.
With his drugs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's different.
He's on the drugs.
Yeah, I got to get off him.
Yeah, because man, I mean, you're a young guy.
I don't even bother pleasure myself because it takes too long to get the to complete the thing. It's
because of the drugs.
Yeah.
What are they, antidepressants or something?
Well, they're OCD medication, but they're the same thing as
anti-sex drugs as well.
I was on those too. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Artie, you were on antidepressants?
For a while, yeah. Well, back when I had all that trouble, with the coke and everything, the doctor thought it's because you're depressed.
Yeah.
So he gave gave me other drugs. I said, why don't I keep doing the coke?
Yeah, right.
Because that makes me feel the best, and it doesn't hurt. But I took antidepressants for like 2 years, man. You know what he put me on was lithium, which was even the worst. Because lithium takes away your sex drive.
And completely.
And it makes you know how Ozzy is when he comes in here? I don't know what he's on. But he says he's on. It makes you kind of suspended in air. You know how he always keeps his hands up like this?
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
Wow.
You're just kind of like nothing. You're like a zombie.
Like floating.
They want to take away your feelings because they feel if you feel something, it'll be depression.
Right. It'll take away your anxiety, too.
Right. So they just make you feel nothing. And it was, my mother saw me when I came back from L.A. for the first time, and she didn't even know who I was. She was, like, scared to death. I
really?
And I was performing on a show the entire time, so I could get up to do that. But everything else in life, I couldn't even have a conversation. I was just, like, my mother started crying when she saw me.
Wow.
Because she was like, I was empty in the back of my eyes. And some doctor gave me this stuff.
Right.
They just give you pills, man. They're like, take this. And then,
so what happened? You just went off in cold turkey?
She insisted on me going off them, and I was like, all right, and I went off them, and
Did you take Prozac or?
I was taking Paxil.
Yeah.
Are you on that, John?
No, but that's one that I think I'm gonna try next.
Zoloft.
And
no. I tried Zoloft, Prozac, Effexor, Anafranil.
And he drinks with all these drugs.
See, yeah, you're not supposed to drink.
Oh, really? My guy said it's okay.
Well,
well, he doesn't want you to leave, I guess.
He knows that you would leave him if he said you couldn't drink.
I'll have a Prozac and Cosmopolitan.
And now I'm on Luvox, so I'm going to try.
Yeah, what were you drinking Saturday night?
I told you I had a Gibson.
What's that?
A Gibson is just it's a martini, but you just have onions in it instead of olives.
The guy's on every medication, and he's drinking martinis and beer.
Yeah.
No, with me, it was just the coke. Once I got kicked coke, I wasn't depressed anymore. So, I stopped taking those pills because it was scary.
But John says now he's going to try Paxil?
Yeah, because Paxil, I heard, is like probably the best one.
And you can drink.
So I got to... And
you sure you can drink on it?
Of course.
Because you don't want to give that up.
Oh, forget it. Then I'd rather be touching things 20 times.
Right.
Drinking works against it because drinking's a depressant.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not depressed. I'm happy.
He's happy. He just touches things.
Yeah, I just have this obsessive
rituals
thing. Yeah, that's the only thing.
All right, look, I got to take a break.
Have you heard about that Prozac you only have to take once a week? Have you heard about that?
Oh, that's a good thing. But see, Prozac didn't work for me. I took Prozac, and I swear to God, the one time in my life I've ever contemplated suicide was on Prozac.
Really?
And they say 10% of people take Prozac it has the opposite effect. And I was contemplating jumping out a 6th floor window. I was like, I can't take it.
Only 6 floors? I might not have done it. You might have just broke your legs or something.
Right, very embarrassing.
That's funny. All right, anyway, so that was my Saturday night with Big Johnny Boy.
It was fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, good time. Yeah.
Scott's gone. His fiancée looked great, didn't she?
Yeah, she did look good.
Yeah.
And she's here alone.
Oh, please. Leave her alone.
And you picked Beth's outfit out because she looked good.
Well, no, what happened is we went shopping Saturday for an outfit, but we couldn't find anything good. So then she went out and went shopping.
Yeah, because that was nice.
But then when she walked in, she realized that everyone else was dressed down. I thought it was like one of those places you dress kind of wild.
Yeah, I don't think she overdressed.
Overdressed?
Underdressed?
Underdressed.
Whatever.
Yeah. She didn't know what she had done. But we had a good time. It was fun. Yet another farewell to our executive producer.
What are you going to do now that he's gone? No more farewells.
Oh, please. Thank God.
He's had a dinner, a party,
a videotape,
a roast,
a tribute,
another dinner,
a roast.
Are you going to go to his Amazing Race welcome party?
There you go. There's another set of parties now starting in Los Angeles.
How about we hold a wake for him because that stupid show he signed up for? Don't you think this is the dumbest move in the history of television?
Well, see, I don't know the network thing, but according to Scott, he earns his network stripes, and now he'll have a network job.
There is no such thing. He thinks his agent is going to get him tons of work because he worked on a network show. It doesn't work that way.
Hold on, can I ask you a question? Seriously. Yeah. Let's say Sex and the City, needs another producer.
Okay.
Can't they, couldn't they hire Scott now?
No, because Sex and the City is a comedy drama. He doesn't know anything about that. Look at his credentials.
He even says, I'm a reality producer.
Yeah, and he just came up with that title when he got the job with Amazing Race, and he's calling this reality television. This isn't a reality show. It's a talk show like Jay Leno or Letterman or something like that.
All right, so then can he produce, like, let's say The Tonight Show needs another producer. Can he move into that?
Probably not, because he hasn't done that. This show doesn't run like that. You know what he'd have to do? He'd have to come up with a concept for a show and sell it to a network, and then maybe they'd make him executive producer. They're not going to hire him on a sitcom or a drama. Those guys who executive produce that are like filmmakers or writers. I don't know what he's doing.
But I think they're paying him a lot of money.
Okay. But they got to. He's giving up a sure job.
But it all rides on it if the show keeps getting picked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So each quarter or whatever it is.
Well, tell me something. Amazing Race is 4th in the ratings right now. Why would you leave your job to go work on that? You think it's going to go up in the ratings?
Does he have some incredible idea of how to make that show better? Is that what he's thinking?
I think he thinks he just has to go work on that show, and then some sort of network door is going to be opened.
So it's not even about making that a success. It's just about getting into a network.
Yeah.
He has his foot in the network door now. That's what I think the mentality is.
And it's so not in any door. I mean, that's my take on it. I could be wrong. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I want to see him do well.
Because your prospect for him is very dismal, so I hope you're wrong.
I mean, yeah, he's on a show that you have to pay people to watch. I got a check in the mail to watch that show.
Well, it's not a good show. That I mean,
will tell you, I've
told him too. I mean,
yeah, it's not good.
It's so complicated. Have you tried watching it?
No.
And you're not into it. Like, you're just not into the whole concept.
You know what's weird? I'm watching Temptation Island, but I don't hear anybody talking about it.
I know. I saw this week's show, and they say that something big is going to happen this coming week.
Yeah.
Because nothing has happened on the show so far.
Yeah, and I figured out what the big thing is.
Really? What is it?
One of the girls quits the game, that's all.
But her boyfriend stayed.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, who cares? But you know what it is? The reason the show sucks this time around is that the temptress girls are uglier than the guys' girlfriends.
Yeah, there's some skeevy-looking girls.
Yeah, nobody's being tempted.
And, you know, the guys are all right, I suppose. But
the dudes are all good-looking guys. Yeah. That's another reason I hate it. It's all good-looking guys.
Don't you think the reality, concept is run its course at this point? No?
No. I think reality television is good. I think that, like, in the case of Temptation Island, you got to get some good-looking people.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking there's no Billies and Kais on the side of the guys.
Yeah, it's
and
bad.
The girls are sort of blasé. It's just really weird.
You're watching it, though?
Yeah. Because I loved last season. That's why I'm waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're on the air. Mark, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I think that Time magazine having Osama bin Laden as Man of the Year on the cover is a bunch of crap.
Well, first of all, get your facts straight. Osama bin Laden, turn off your TV, by the way, your radio, whatever you're listening to.
All right. Well, I can't turn it off. I'll cover the thing where you can't hear it.
Dude, you're killing me. I want to talk to you, but I don't know how to do it with that thing blasting in the back.
All right, is it still loud?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Can't you turn that off?
No, they won't turn it off. I'm at a truck stop right now.
All right. Anyway, I'll make it quick then. He is not the...
Man of the Year?
Well, yeah, I mean, when you say
they're deciding on it.
No, they're going to make him the man... They don't say Man of the Year, but it's probably the wrong terminology, Man of the Year. It's the guy who's affected the news most.
Right. Everybody got upset when they made that guy from Iran, the...
Khomeini.
Yeah, the Man of the Year as well.
Or Hitler. But Hitler was Time Man of the Year. It's whoever affects the world the most. But here's what Time does wrong, and it really is disturbing. By calling him the Man of the Year, it makes it seem like you're rewarding a terrorist.
Yeah, it sounds like an honor.
Yeah, it sounds like you're bestowing an honor on the guy. It's not supposed to be an honor. It means But you know what? How are we supposed to figure out what Time Magazine means?
Why should we have to?
I got news for you. I never read Time Magazine once. I hate that magazine. I never read it. I don't even look at it. It's just a recap of what I get in the newspaper every friggin' day. Time Magazine is the Reader's Digest for people who are too lazy to read the paper every day.
Yeah, I don't read it either.
And if Time Magazine had any balls, they'd write Douchebag of the Year.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Right. They shouldn't call it Man of the Year. They should say Person who affected the news most. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's stupid. Double A, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yo, what's going on there?
Wait, and then I got to take a break. Go ahead.
All right, well, that's what I want to do. I want to play a game with you. I got some hot actresses and some good categories. If you put me on hold, and when you come back, we'll play this game.
I don't know if I want... Give me an example of the game. I don't know if I want to hold on for that.
All right, quick example, like Blondes, who's done your shows. It's between Heather Locklear and Cindy Margolis. You got other categories like...
Well, what do I have to do with it?
Choosing?
Well, you choose, and then we break them down and we'll see who wins the game. It's a bunch of hot...
Yeah, so it's the game where who would you have sex with more? Heather Locklear or Cindy Margolis?
Yeah, but there's other categories like fake boobs, chicks. You got.
All right, I go with Heather Locklear.
All right,
that's no surprise.
All right.
I don't know what your answer is.
Then you got crazy black chicks, Mariah Carey or Halle Berry.
Well, first of all, Mariah Carey isn't. I don't even think she's black.
She's got some black in her.
She claims that she does. And by the way, she obviously is not as crazy as they made her out to be. That was a big hype.
What do you think? She went to the hospital as a publicity stunt? I
think that she went because she was acting crazy, but it's not as good as we thought it was going to be. Because now she's on shows and stuff, and she's getting through it, and she's not ripping off her top. She's not acting completely nuts.
Maybe it's medication.
The only sign of her mental illness is that she's chubbing up like crazy. She's getting husky as hell. I mean, and no one is able to tell her that little outfits just don't look that good on her.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Oh, you're right.
I hear it.
And as far as who I would have sex with, Halle Berry is annoying. I've seen her on shows. They gave her that dumb Emmy for some reason. Can't even act, and she cries. She got an Emmy. She's a barrel of laughs. I'd do Mariah Carey over Halle Berry anytime. Okay. Yeah, with her craziness and her chubbiness.
All right, what about girls who pose for Playboy? Jamie Presley or Shannon Elizabeth?
Jamie Presley in a heartbeat. Shannon Elizabeth is not good looking.
You don't like her?
She's okay. I mean, I saw her on a show recently. I saw her on Millionaire with Regis.
Right. She didn't look good on there, does she?
She had a bit of a butterface. But Jamie Presley's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
What about supermodels? Rebecca Ramone Stamos, your second girlfriend, or Elle Macpherson?
Rebecca always, because I've had Rebecca in my apartment naked. I've seen the goods, and I tell you, it's very attractive.
Do you even know Elle?
Yeah, I know who she is, and she's beautiful. But Rebecca's fun. She's got a good personality. I don't know. In my mind,
that personal knowledge gives her the
edge.
The edge.
Rebecca Romaine.
Okay, you got fake boobs. Pam Anderson or Carmen Electra?
Always Pam Anderson.
You like her fake boobs?
Yes.
Better than Carmen's?
Well, I don't reduce it down to boobs. It's just that
Well, he's asking you about the boobs.
No, he's asking me which girl I want to have sex with.
Who you would pick. All right, then you got...
we'll never know
what he's asking.
What about porn chicks? Jenna Jameson or Houston?
Oh, Jenna Jameson, always. Yeah, I mean, Houston's a fun gal, but boy, she's got a couple of weird movies behind her, man. I mean, the Bukkake films alone and all, I mean...
You're not getting past that, huh?
And doing the high school kid, and I mean, oh, please. I mean, and no. Houston, I'm afraid of.
Yeah. You got Son of the Beach chicks, Jamie Berman or Lila Arcieri?
Jamie Bergman or Lila Arcieri? Oh, jeez.
Well, Jamie's pregnant.
Well, are we talking about the fact that Jamie's pregnant?
No.
When she's not pregnant.
Yeah.
Lila has a beautiful body. I'd probably do Jamie.
Jamie wins that category?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Probably Jamie.
He's keeping track of it.
Yeah. Wait, he's got some kind of information he's going to come up with from all this.
Yeah. You got hot singers, Pink or Christina Aguilera?
Christina Aguilera, I do.
Really? Yeah. Over Pink?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought Pink was your new one over there.
No. Pink's a nice gal. I'd like to have sex with her, but if you're going to give me a choice, I'm going with Christina Aguilera.
I'm shocked.
With those pencil-thin legs. I'd break them and snap them in half.
Girls from the WB, Alyssa Milano or Katie Holmes?
Alyssa Milano.
All right.
Katie Holmes doesn't do it for me.
There's no contest there.
She's gawky. And she looks like she's got a wide lower body.
Did you see this last episode?
Of Dawson's Creek?
Yeah.
I absolutely did, yes.
Yeah, when she put her hair up in that stupid prom, put on a prom dress.
She looked like my mother. No, I would always go with Alyssa Milano over Katie Holmes.
Okay. Actresses you wish they would stop acting. Julia Roberts or Catherine Zeta-Jones?
I would do Julia Roberts over Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Really?
I would have sex with her. I think this is a sexual survey. That's how I'm interpreting it.
I'm getting there. Then you have Hispanic, J-Lo or Salma Hayek?
J-Lo over Salma Hayek. I would take J-Lo because Salma Hayek has to study her, very short, stubby body, very short, stubby legs.
By the way, did you see in the tabloids they say J-Lo's already having trouble in the marriage?
Of course. She'll be on the market in a couple of weeks. And J-Lo is a better-looking girl than Salma Hayek.
You think so?
Yes.
And then the last category is girls who look like they enjoy dirty sex. Angelina Jolie or Charlize Theron?
Charlize Theron, first and foremost, because Angelina Jolie is too much of a screwball for my head. I don't want to be with any girl that's banged Billy Bob Thornton, let alone has his blood in a vial.
That's sick.
She has just ruined herself, and she seems all skanky. Charlize Theron is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, she is.
She's hot, and she doesn't look all dirty and nasty.
Now it's between Heather Locklear or Julia Roberts.
To do sexually?
Yeah.
I'd have to do Julia because she's the bigger star.
Okay.
Heather's sexier, but I would do Julia just because she's more famous.
That would get your name in the paper a lot faster.
That would be my name in the paper. Among my friends, I'd be a hero. You know?
But you'd be like that Benjamin Bratt out of nowhere. Here you are.
I know a guy who banged Julia Roberts. The guy goes home to his hometown. He almost throw a parade for him. Yeah, he said he can't get the women off him.
Well, just look at Benjamin Bratt was the sexiest bachelor just because he had slept with Julia Roberts.
And he's got a big melon head. He's got a bigger head than Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, now you got Mariah
You'd be a hero if you bang Julia Roberts.
Yeah, but you're a hero with Heather Locklear.
Oh, yeah, well, of course. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying no. This guy's looking for me to make a decision. I got to make a decision.
Julia Roberts is the go-to
I guess
girl.
you always go with an Oscar winner.
Of course.
Yeah.
Next one is Mariah Carey or J-Lo?
I would go with... there's some about Mariah Carey I like. The craziness, even the chubbiness I like because she'd be insecure. I'm going to go with Mariah Carey. Oddly enough. I like the
vulnerable girl.
I like that she's all needy and sick. I like it. But she's not that sick.
I don't know, Howard. You better take that under advisement.
Let me think about it, but I'm going with Mariah Carey. I know that's going to freak a lot of people out.
All right, this one will be tough for you. Pam Anderson or Rebecca Romaine Stamos?
Well,
what a choice.
I'm going to tell you something. Because of the personal knowledge I have of Rebecca Romaine Stamos and seeing her in her panties and having her in my apartment. And
she's going to win over Pam?
Wow.
I also had her
first on the Howard Stern.
I also had her laying in my bed with me, solo. Wow. So I'm going with Rebecca Romaine Stamos over Pam Anderson.
Good choice.
I know. What do you think of that?
Good choice.
Yep.
Less road miles.
Big surprise.
Less road miles.
You know.
Well, she's only been with John Stamos.
That does not sit well with me. Go ahead.
Okay, Alyssa Milano or Jamie Presley?
Milano or Jamie Presley? I'm going to go with Jamie Presley. Alyssa Milano's awfully short. Presley is perfect.
She is hot.
Yeah.
You got Jamie Berman or Jenna Jameson?
I would go with Jamie Bergman only because she's not a porn star.
Right.
She's been in Playboy, though.
All right, you got Christina Aguilera or Charlize Theron?
Charlize Theron, first and foremost.
Okay. It's coming down to the wire now.
All right, we're whittling it down.
You know why this guy likes this game? Because it gives him some sense of power over these chicks.
Damn right.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I like it.
Crazy.
All of a sudden, I'm in a position to reject some of these bros.
These chicks don't even know you.
They don't even want us.
All right, you got Julia Roberts or Mariah Carey?
I'm going to stick with Julia Roberts because it's going to send my stock up. Because it's going to get me laid. You see, banging Julia Roberts and getting it out to the press will get me laid 10 times over.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
It's like in those high school movies when some guy convinces the hottest chick in the school to be seen with him.
You know what? You make a good point, because that guy what was that guy? Stephen Fisher? What was that guy's name who used to sleep with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
And he was a weird-looking guy, but you say, well, he must have something because Michelle Pfeiffer wanted
And he's been getting great chicks ever since.
Ever since.
I'm writing a movie. I didn't want to reveal this, but I'm writing a movie about this. It's the sequel to my movie where I get divorced, and it becomes a fantasy movie. I convince a girl like Julia Roberts to have sex with me, or at least to say to the papers that I'm great sexually so that I can get laid off other girls.
Can I be your stunt double in that movie there?
No, I'm even handling my own stunts.
All right, you got Rebecca Romaine Stamos or Jamie Presley now?
Well, in my book, All right, at this point, I'm gonna surprise you and go with Jamie Presley.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a surprise.
Yeah, I'm gonna veer off and go with Jamie Presley, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody's shocked.
Although I got to tell you something, Rebecca is such a nice. She's got a great body and a great personality.
Yeah,
So what are you doing?
Oh, maybe I should just dump Jamie Presley.
Nah.
All right, I thought it through. I'm dumping Jamie Presley and sticking with Rebecca.
You want the other way?
Yeah, I did go the other way.
All right, you got Charlize Theron or Jamie Berman now.
Jamie Bergman. Charlize Theron.
All right.
I think she's hot, and I hear that she's
sexy looking.
Sexy. Who's she with?
Oh, she's been with a lot of people.
She's
She's
with
with
that guy
rock
from that
and roll
group,
guy.
Yeah, she seems like she's mental.
And she dumped him, and then she's been with a couple of other guys.
Yeah, she was with some rock star dude. A guy you never even like he's from a big band, but like
Stephen Jenkins, Third Eye Blind or something?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, you got the last three. Now you could play that game you've been playing lately, F, Marry, or Kill, or just 1, 2, and 3, whichever way you want to go with this one now.
Give me the three women left.
You got Julia Roberts. You have Rebecca Romaine Stamos and Charlize Theron.
All right, number one, I killed Julia Roberts.
All right.
I'll tell you why.
After all that.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. She's the most annoying.
Yep.
And plus, I'll go down in history for killing her.
What about your stock?
My stock will still go up because I killed her. I got rid of her. I legally killed her.
Yeah, but you're in jail now.
No. This game's allowed.
Allowed.
It's illegal
allowed.
killing. Women will admire me. Hey, there's the guy who killed Julia Roberts instead of banging her.
With him.
Yeah, people will love me even more.
All right,
in this
so
game, you can
who
kill
you
somebody.
marrying and who you having sex with?
Well, I would marry Rebecca because she's the most pleasant, and I would have wonderful sex with Charlize Theron.
So the having the F part is really the winner of the game, right? That's basically.
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it is.
It's your game.
Yeah. I actually have Jamie Presley winning it all.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, time to...
Thank
first of all,
goodness you two didn't choose the same woman.
First of all, there's a flaw in your game.
Why?
Now I can critique the game itself.
No.
You left Ashley Judd out.
Yeah.
See?
You would have put her in the game.
Of course.
And where would she be now?
I don't know, but you put her in.
I don't know which category to have put her in, but so that's why I just...
Actresses you'd like to see stop acting.
Well, Double A, that's a great game, and I got a prize for you.
Ah, you're cool, man. Thanks.
You won a trip for two, including air and hotel, to experience the WWF Vengeance pay-per-view on Sunday, December 9th. You'll be going to San Diego, California.
Oh, bro, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that.
And if anybody else wants to get in on this, call your local pay-per-view provider to order airfare and hotel provided by Priceline.com. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, did you see the Ashley Judd movie with Hugh Jackman?
Yes, I did.
How hot does she look in that movie?
She's beautiful.
You could watch that movie.
Oh, she comes out in
I
those
love that
panties
movie.
and she does that, split thing. Oh.
No, it's not a great movie, but I like Ashley Judd.
She must be beautiful because there is no reason to sit through that.
It's a horrible movie that I sat through.
It's tedious.
What's the name of the movie? So everybody.
Someone like you.
Yeah, I saw it.
I've sat through it several times.
Oh, you guys kill
Well, you know
me.
what? I think I might have, somebody might give me a tape of it. I might. She's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
She's perfect. You know what? She's heartbroken, walking around that apartment in panties and bra.
First of all, it's the most horrible movie. It's Ashley Judd falls in love with Greg Kinnear.
Who's in love? Wait a second. Who's in love with Ellen Barkin?
Right.
Who ain't Ellen Barkin anymore?
Right.
She's Ron Perlman.
Yeah. She's Ron Perlman's wife. So,
Greg Kinnear can't decide. He's going, Ellen Barkin or Ashley Judd? I can't decide. I'm like, come on.
It's so silly. And then, of course, Hugh Jackman is the good-looking roommate of Ashley Judd who is not interested in her. And then all of a sudden, at the end, realizes he's interested in her.
5 minutes before the movie ends, he wakes up.
The reason that the movie's horrible, but the reason you watch this movie,
For her.
she's in panties.
She's smoking.
She's wearing nice outfits to the office.
She's a number one girl. She's my top girl. She's
not the top girl.
Nah.
She's perfect 10, no?
No.
No,
You're forgetting who her sister is and who her mother is.
Yeah, but what imperfection does Ashley Judd have?
Her mother and her sister.
Right. I don't care about that.
You're forgetting.
But she is a good actress because she really makes me believe that she's this, she's this incredibly beautiful woman who's suddenly...
She's beautiful. She's no good actress.
No, she's vulnerable.
She's a great actress.
She makes you believe that, you could get her.
She plays that part very well.
Yeah.
Please.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I couldn't sit through 10 minutes of that movie.
I'd be afraid to, really hook up with her, and marry her because...
You have to be with that family.
You have to be with that family, and she could explode at any minute like the sister.
All right, Howard, Ashley Judd, Charlize Theron.
That's a tough call.
Ashley Judd.
Yeah, me too.
For me.
Totally.
Although, how tall is Ashley Judd?
She's not that tall.
So I might go with Charlize just on height. You know I like tall broads.
And, you know...
Yeah, but Ashley's not that short, is she, Robin?
Ashley's probably about 5'6". She's not tall.
All right. Hey, dude, I got to take a break.
Hey, I appreciate that, Howard. Thanks a lot,
and you won the trip. Let me put you on hold.
Thank you.
The thing you got to remember about Charlize Theron, isn't that the one where the mother, somehow somebody got killed, the mother killed the father?
Yeah,
So she's got a little...
That's all right with me. All right, we're going to take a break.
She can't be all there.
I want to thank Double A for the excellent game he just played. It made no sense. We'll be back right after these words.
Howard Stern on the air.
Ready? And...
On the movie front, Harry Potter finally slowed down, made $24 million, which is still a lot of money, but...
Yeah, some movies would like to open that big.
The business was off 58%, which I'm glad. I'm sick of that homeless woman who wrote a child's book that encourages other idiots to write children's books. Children's books are the worst. And this is encouraging every person on the planet to write a children's book.
Did you see it?
No. I have no desire to see Harry Potter. I'm not buying into that.
I had to go just to see what it's,
Was it boring?
Sort of ordinary, yeah.
No.
It's not anything you haven't heard before.
It's like a good episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Not even.
Not even?
No.
Wow.
Not that inventive.
Are the English accents annoying? Hello, Governor.
Blimey!
Yeah, well... $220 million so far. Monsters, Inc. has made $204 million. I finally got to see Toy Story 2. I watched it with Ashley Friday night.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
I don't think I saw that either.
Pixar made it, the same one that made Toy Story 1 and made Monsters, Inc.
Yeah. Monsters, Inc. is supposed to be good.
Yeah, because I didn't like... I was telling my kid, I don't like the other one. What's the... Shrek. And she explained to me that's not by Pixar.
Right.
So...
No, that's what? DreamWorks?
Yeah, it's horrible. Shrek is horrible. I can't get through 5 minutes of that, but I like Toy Story 2. Anyway, did you see that they already sold the rights to Harry Potter to the ABC network?
Really?
For like $120 million.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine the money rolling in from this thing?
Wow. It's ridiculous. She just bought a castle.
Really?
They had a picture. When I was in London, they had a picture of the house she was buying. It's probably as big as New York City.
See, it makes me angry because it's children's book. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be rich from a children's book.
And she bought it so she'll have a nice, secluded place to finish however many books this Harry Potter's supposed to be.
You know what? That's the kiss of death. That's like when a group finally gets enough money. What's the first thing they do? They build their own home recording studio.
Right. And then they never make another good album.
They never make like Van Halen was in here talking about how they have their own state-of-the-art recording studio. I'm like, yeah, and since you've gotten that, you can't make one good record out of it.
Does anybody want to hear what's coming out of there?
I think there's something to the fact that you drive to work.
Right.
You know, and you're a rock star. Give yourself a place to go. Do you need to stay home that many hours?
A little struggle.
You know, get out of the house. Maybe you don't want to see Valerie Bertinelli every 5 seconds.
And Wolfgang.
Yeah, and Wolfgang. Wolfie. You think they ever call him Wolfgang when they're mad at him?
No.
Oh, Wolfgang.
Oh, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang, clean your room.
Get in here.
Or I'm getting your father out of the recording studio. You know what I mean? Like, rock stars are supposed to be out drinking and going to the studio and banging chicks.
And writers are supposed to be in a small room getting drunk.
Yeah. She was a lot better when she was hungry on the streets.
That's right. She wrote that original book when she had no home.
So she thinks she's going to write another book in a castle? No. Go out on a subway underneath it and write it.
That's right. Live in a cardboard box.
Yeah. All right. Where is little Wolfgang? I think he's probably in the attic looking at old photos of his mom with his friends.
Oh, dear.
Okay, let's see. In our mailbag, and then I'm going to introduce you to a woman who wants to know if she can sing.
Letters. Oh, we get letters. We get your letters every day. Mailman, mail today. Reach right in and pull one out.
All right. In our mailbag, this is just the breakdown of mail that we got. 25% of our audience said that Scott Einziger, my former executive producer of my TV show, made the biggest mistake of his life by leaving the show. 25%? 33% of our fans say the show, now that Artie Lang is there, has made them more devoted to the show. They like Artie. 34% say that Artie Lang is a big fat lout. This is really all true. Artie, you're doing good.
I think I agree with them.
You're winning over the public. Artie hasn't said anything this morning since we goofed on his Conan appearance that he laughs at himself.
I was just thinking, he's been awfully quiet.
Well, he's depressed.
No, I'm not depressed.
Did you get laid this weekend?
No.
You were on Conan.
You should have gotten laid after a Conan appearance.
I should have parlayed that into something.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
No, I fell asleep. I fell asleep before I watched the show.
What'd you do Saturday night?
Nothing really. I just went to dinner with some of my friends, and then I fell asleep at like 10 o'clock, 10:30.
Maybe you better get back on that antidepressant drug.
No, I don't need that.
I got to tell you, I'm probably making the biggest mistake of my life. I'm actually thinking of having a New Year's Eve party.
Really? Why is that a mistake?
Well, because you know I'll screw up and not invite certain people, because my apartment's not that big.
No.
Number one. Number two, then you do it, and, you end up offending some people.
Well, yeah, you know what that starts? You just want to have a little party at your place. Then the next thing you know, you're like, wait a minute, I need to invite so many people. Maybe I want to rent a room.
Yeah, exactly.
And it becomes a whole big thing.
I just wanted to have some friends over.
Right.
I honestly think you took
What are you doing New Year's, Artie? Are you going to come? I have a party?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't have any plans. If you invite me,
that upset with him?
No. No, it's funny. Sometimes
because I want to welcome the New Year in with you. Fred, I'm sure, won't come.
I would, of course, I'd come with you.
What?
I'll be out of town.
He goes to that stupid house of his on Long Island.
I love it.
He's going to sit out there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny. You talk about the opinions of the people in the mail and stuff. It's weird. Like, I go through a weird thing.
You know what Fred is like? Excuse me, Artie. I know what you say, but
Fred is a whole...
Fred's reminds me of Jack Nicholson in that movie, what is it, The Haunted or The Haunting? The Shining.
The Shining.
Right.
Like, he sequesters himself out there at that house on Long Island, him and his wife, and they stare at each other, and they sit out there. There's nothing going on out there in the winter. So if you invite him to a party, you think he'd say, you know what, maybe I'll come in early.
I'll change my plans.
Yeah. He has no plans New Year's Eve.
No, I'm just saying, rather than go out there and sit.
Let me hear your plan.
I've already been invited to a couple of parties out there.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's not a lie.
And you won't go.
Yes, I will.
No one wants to see you.
Nope.
Believe me, I'm glad you're not available.
Okay, see, there you go.
I don't want you at my party.
Then that's fine.
Robin, what are you doing? Are you doing anything?
I don't have plans.
Well, then I'll get Robin and Artie. I don't need Fred.
I don't have plans yet.
It'll be me, Robin, and Fred. Me, Robin, and Artie staring at each other, and you won't be included.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, he never includes himself in anything we do. All right. What were you saying about the mail, Artie?
No, I go through a weird thing. As a fan of this show, sometimes I think, like sometimes I just like sitting here, like, pretend I'm in the car, like, listen to you two talk. I don't know if I'd like me talking as a fan of the show.
Yeah, I know what you mean. In order to fit in, you got to kind of...
No, I mean, because I've listened to the show since I was 13, and I put myself in the position of these guys who call in who may not like when I talk, and I honestly don't think I would.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No, I know, but I'm saying that...
if you have a good thought, you let it out.
Don't let the audience inhibit you.
No, but he's right. He doesn't like to interfere too much. We got to work out that balance. Okay. 77% of the people hate Casey and think he's a fag. This is just every day from our email. It's odd to believe that, like, 77% of the people, that means more than one person wrote in that Casey's a fag.
You know what? If they were voting, Casey would just have to go fag.
35% of the audience thinks Stuttering John is a total waste of the oxygen that Howard could be breathing. 41% of the audience thinks Gary's playing with himself entirely too much and that his wife needs to get involved a little bit.
Ooh.
We had a whole long discussion over dinner about Gary and his marriage and everything. It was great.
Really?
Yeah. 27% of people from Ohio can't wait for the rest of the Beatles to drop dead.
Oh!
I'm just reading it.
That's horrible.
2% of our audience want to know if the guy with penis cancer has died yet. What guy?
I don't know.
I don't remember that bit. 14% of the audience think that the E! Show should start to use the same digital technology they used to make Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston look better. We should use that technology to make Gary's teeth and lips appear smaller. 47% of the people think that Gary wears the skirt in his family. 21% of the people feel that Stuttering John is like that stupid jerk back in college who didn't realize he should have graduated a year ago.
He's still hanging out at the frat, yeah.
I got another letter concerning all of this stuff about Imus's Cancer Ranch. And I want to share it with you.
I would like to hear.
Dear Mr. Stern, I was glad to read recent news about you criticizing the Don Imus Ranch for Kids. Somebody needs to bring attention to this so-called philanthropic program. There was a big article recently on the ranch and architectural design. And, of course, they gushed all over what a great man he is for doing this wonderful thing for those suffering kids. I agreed for a while. But there were a number of things and dollars mentioned in the article that just about anyone reading it should start the logic of this charity's effort. For starters, $30 million spent on a ranch seems like a lot of infrastructure that just might not be needed to help kids. And the monstrous, impeccably decorated living room where the kids, quote-unquote, play in the evenings just didn't look like a playground. Oh. So at least it's not only me noticing this. The ranch cost $30 million. Only $3 million was from Don Imus. The rest came from well-intentioned radio fans. There are enough staff and animals and other high-maintenance items on that ranch that one could easily expect annual costs of $500,000 or more. Where's the money coming from?
Right, from the people.
The article says groups of 10 kids stay for 9 days during vacations. Even if vacations included all summer, 12 weeks, and a month near New Year's, this is only 16 weeks, or 112 days each year. Therefore, only 12 groups of kids, 120 kids total, maximum, ever stay at that ranch.
Even Imus said about 100 kids a year.
Okay. Just the annual cost of $500,000 averages out to $4,167 per kid per year. But what if that $30 million were put into a foundation instead? Even at a paltry 5% return per year, this would be $1.5 million a year, or another $12,500 for each kid. The same money, the same $30 million, could have generated $16,000 a kid had it been invested for the kids, instead of using to buy a fantasy ranch for Don and his wife.
That's right. That's exactly what I was saying. That $30 million, they shouldn't need any more money.
Either a lot more could be done for these kids with the $16,000 each, or a lot more kids could benefit from this so-called charity.
This kid's ranch that Imus lives on.
And finally, this guy Jerry from Boise, Idaho, who writes me, this whole thing is a terrible example of someone using their star power to bilk fans of money. Now, that's his opinion. I don't know. I haven't done enough of an investigation to know this. I just would like an investigation.
I don't know if it's a bilk, but he did use his star power to raise the money.
Yep. Worse yet, it's a terrible example of someone using suffering children to get a massive tax break for a personal estate. This program is as bad as anything Jim Baker and Tammy Faye ever did. If Don Imus cared about these kids, he would sell the ranch immediately and start a foundation with a volunteer board of oncology and child care experts. Lots more suffering kids would benefit and not even have to do Don Imus's yard work to benefit.
They could actually have a vacation.
He says, go get him, Howard. Best regards, Jerry from Boise, Idaho.
You know, there's this thing that comes on A&E every weekend. It's called America's Castles. That's what Imus has done. He's built himself a castle. And years from now, people will go and visit the castle, and they'll talk about the great man Don Imus who built it.
Well, I thought it was exceptionally bizarre when I heard he took the $30 million and bought the surrounding land. Like, why do the kids need that?
All that land.
Yeah. Here's Dominic Barber, who wants to weigh in, if you know what I mean. Dominic, go ahead.
First of all, someone is doing an article about the charity, and they've called me already. If the money was invested today and just left alone, when the children are ready to go to college, it would pay for 6,000 college educations.
Well, we don't think they're going to be going to college. They have cancer, Dominic.
Well, it's not college education. It's benefits for them in the future. The money being spent now, the interest alone, could benefit 2,000 people a year.
Well, that's my point. I mean, if, in fact, this ranch needs several baby grand pianos, or Steinways. Steinways, valued at $80,000 apiece because it's for kids. Why would a Steinway benefit a kid with cancer unless they're concert pianists?
Well, the real question is going to be, and we're waiting for the papers there, I filed a Freedom of Information request, is how much is deducted by Imus. You see, you're only looking at the benefits that people are making from charity and the dollars they're using. How much of Imus's income is used deductibility-wise so he doesn't have to pay tax because, quote, he's using it towards a charity?
Yeah, in other words, if he does... Right, that's a good question, Dom. If he does his show from the Cancer Foundation Ranch, which is his house...
Right.
Does he deduct everything for those months that he lives there?
Or the cost of the house, the running of the house, the buying of his own income, how much of it's sheltered? That's what I'm trying to find out.
You know, I don't think that Paul Newman lives at his camp for kids.
No.
Why does Imus have to live there?
Well, because this is what's confusing. The house is the same house the kids stay in, and the piano's in this beautiful ballroom or whatever he has for a living room. I don't understand why they need several Steinways.
I don't understand why he has to be there. He was building something for the kids.
Like, in other words,
he live there?
If he has a kitchen, okay, where he eats dinner and lunch and whatever, and entertains and has people there all year, does he deduct the entire cost of that kitchen?
I'm also trying to find out, because when I filed the papers, there seems to be another charity, and I can't get all the information yet, that his wife also runs in conjunction with this charity, and I'm not sure what that is yet. There's something else there, and I don't have the proper names. If anyone knows, please send it to me, because I want to get those documents also.
Now, when are you going to have a full report for me on the air?
I think it's going to take about 90 days now. I may have to go into court. It's a little bit like going after Kathy Lee's husband. You just can't do it right away.
Going after Kathy Lee's husband?
Don't you remember we put the wanted posters up years ago? It couldn't be done immediately. I have to do a little more legal work.
I don't remember that bit. What was that bit? We went after Frank Gifford?
Yeah, when he got arrested, when he got involved in the hotel, we then put posters up, and we had John go to the DA's office.
Oh, that's right.
You forgot that.
You know what? There's a reason I forgot it. It sounds lame.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Well, what was that about?
I don't know. He pulls out references. I thank you, Dominic.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He is on the case. And
he is doing a good job here.
Who knows? Expect to hear nothing.
Hey, Howard, did you watch any of the Christmas tree lighting?
You know, I have the tape. I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
I went through it really quick. It's 2 hours on the TiVo, and it was just, you can watch it in 4.5 minutes.
Hosted by Al Roker.
Yeah, there's all sorts of weird stuff going on. But you know what? When you watch it, are you allowed to fire a Rockette for age?
I don't know. What?
No, you're not allowed to fire anyone anymore for any reason. I think this all started happening at the same time. Remember on Melrose Place when Hunter Tylo got pregnant? They hired a hot chick to be in a hot role. Mm-hmm. They auditioned a girl to be the hot chick on Melrose Place.
They saw her on a soap opera and said, now that girl's cute.
Yeah.
Get her.
They hired her for the role. She got pregnant. And you couldn't... After that, you couldn't... They said to her, listen, you can't be pregnant. We have a role for you where you're the hot chick on Melrose Place. You're single. We don't have a marriage story for you. Right. We don't have a pregnancy story. Oh, but Heather Locklear got to stay when she was pregnant. Yeah, but she's been with the show for 100 years. We work it in. We worked it in. Well, you have to work it in for me. Well, we just hired you. We don't even know who your character... You have to work it in.
So did she get to stay?
No, she didn't get to stay, but they had to pay her off this full salary.
Yeah, she won a lawsuit.
Yeah, they had to pay her the whole contract. So ever since then, I don't think you could fire Rockette for being ugly. You can't fire Vanna White, I don't think. Vanna White has long stopped being Vanna White. They probably want a hot chick on that show.
You know, it probably started, though, with that newscaster. Remember the newscaster?
Who was ugly?
Right. She was a young girl when they hired her and pretty and the whole thing. And then all of a sudden, a few years later, she didn't look so great, and the ratings were slipping.
Well, that's why in New York, we can't get a good-looking anchor woman. I'll tell you why. They got Sue Simmons, who's 100 years old.
Michelle Marsh.
Michelle Marsh is now 100 years old, who was hired when she was hot. And really what happens is, if they bring in a new girl who's obviously younger and hotter, they get sued.
Well, you know what they have to do now? They have to clean house. Fire everybody.
Right, fire everybody.
I really don't want to fire everybody, but you got to mask what you want to do.
You cannot fire anyone anymore. You got to wait for them to leave. We waited 20 years for Jackie to leave.
So let me tell you what's going on. When you watch the Rockettes, first of all, who's interested in... The Rockettes are like still the weirdest thing. It's so old school.
Right.
You know...
And they only really work that once a year.
Yeah. So they show all the Rockettes, and they've all got nice legs, and they're wearing the hats, and they have the long shot. But when they pan across, Howard, I kid you not, there's a couple of Rockettes that may be 60 years old.
Oh, I know.
Whoa.
Maybe 60.
And they're awful.
No,
I mean, there's some young ones, but there were some ones you could see in the faces. They were really, really old.
And you know what? I don't care how nice your legs are. If you're 60 years old, nobody wants to be looking at your legs. They want to look at the legs of a young woman.
I guess you're a Rockette until you die.
Yeah, but you know, but every woman's group go, how dare you say that? That's so sexist.
I can still dance.
A 60-year-old woman can still dance. She's still vital. No, you don't understand something. The Rockettes are supposed to be hot. They're supposed to be sexy women showing off too much leg.
And it was supposed to be a stepping stone to something else.
Yeah. Move on.
The other thing is,
old lady.
The thing that's strange about the Rockettes is they come out and they dance a couple of times, and I'm just like, what is this? But at one point, they
synchronized dancing.
Well, they're just tap dancing around and everything. At one point, they go into the famous kick line. When they do that, it's as if Led Zeppelin just started doing Stairway to Heaven. The crowd goes nuts. Like this, and they save it for the last 15 minutes of the show.
Because it's
Friday.
a big finish.
Oh, yeah.
60-year-old Rockette.
Some of them are so old.
Yeah, my dad used to take me when I was a kid to Radio City Music Hall, and you always got, before any movie, you got a dance from the Rockettes.
Right.
And you'd get a boner because it was young girls. Unfortunately, the young girls I saw are now old, and they're still the same Rockettes.
Still
you know
there.
what? Even if they're young and hot girls, I can get a boner watching way better than the Rockettes.
I know. Oh, and the outfits are so bad. The black stockings.
Well, I mean, would you ever want to go see that Radio City Music Hall Christmas show? I understand there are people who come here just for that.
I know.
If you had kids, you might go. I think, isn't it a kid show, or is it not a kid show?
I have no idea.
I'm always looking for stuff to do with my kid. I might end up there.
Well, I'm going to buy tickets today. I'll tell you how it goes.
All right.
So you'll be able to tell me what it's like.
Yeah, I might have to go to that and watch a 60-year-old Rockette kick. Oh, isn't she terrific at 60?
Oh, by the way, did you see that Liza Minnelli is engaged?
Yeah, I said on the air, you weren't here that day. I did a rap about who is the guy that would marry Liza Minnelli? How whacked out do you have to be? I mean...
Well, the thing I'm reading is it was love at first sight.
Yeah. Now, come on. I got to interview this guy. I don't know who he is. And, hey, he might be a great guy. Don't get me wrong. And maybe he's not whacked out. Maybe he's really in love. I don't know, but she has a terrible history with men. She's not exactly Liza Minnelli anymore.
So they say she.
When you say love at first sight, though, who was he looking at?
I don't know, but he met her. You know how they met?
No.
He was the producer of the Michael Jackson special.
Oh, no wonder.
So wait a second.
It was in that sexy environment.
And he had to contact her because he wanted her to perform. And it was... boom, as soon as they saw each other.
Let me ask you something. So they're getting married after knowing each other for what, 4 months?
2 weeks.
Why do they have to get married?
How long ago was that stupid special?
The special was like a month ago, so maybe he contacted her a month before the special, maybe.
Like 4 months, maybe they know each other.
So they're going to get married.
Right. She's already running around with an engagement ring.
Oh, if I were her, I would put a flashlight on it. Proud to finally got it married.
Yeah, there's a spotlight following.
You know what? She's not she's not Liza Minnelli anymore. She's not even the woman in Arthur anymore, and I'm not sure I would have proposed to her.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for like maybe after 4 marriages. Wait a few weeks before you get married.
Yeah, why do you have to rush it? But she says she wants to marry him and adopt 4 kids immediately.
Oh, okay.